All right, so who can tell me how many senses we have? You. 5 senses. Excellent, excellent. Now, who can tell me one sense? Who was first? Seeing. That is one of the most important senses we have. Second sense. Singing? Feeling, exactly. Another very, very important sense. And tasting, another very important sense. What is your favorite thing to taste? Do you like bananas?
The one you like to taste.
Candy?
Taste one. Tasting what?
Sugar. Sugar is delicious. Okay, who can give me another sense? All the way in the back. Hearing. Excellent. Now does that cover all 5 of our senses? We had seeing, we had feeling, we had hearing, we had tasting. Is there one more? Smelling. Perfect, perfect. Now, did you know that tasting, when we taste something, we could only taste 5 different things? Do you know what 5 things those are? This is pretty difficult. Does anyone know? Sweet. Excellent. That's the one. Can anyone think of another one? Yes? Chocolate, true, but that's still under sweet. Bitter. Yes, excellent. Bitter. So we have sweet and bitter. Anyone else? Salty. Exactly, exactly. Anyone have a 4th one? This one sometimes, maybe it's when you eat a passion fruit. It's sweet, but it also, does it make your mouth go when they're not ripe? Does anyone know that taste? It's sour. Do you know that taste? Sour? If you eat a passion fruit that is not ripe, it makes your face squinch up. That is called the sour taste. Then there is one more that the Japanese actually found for us, and it's a savory taste. It's hard to explain, but it's like if you're eating a thick bowl of matoke and gravy. That would be a savory taste. Now, taste, we only have 5 senses. But smelling with our nose, we have hundreds of different things that we can smell with our nose. Everything around us, all of the trees and bushes, even rocks and bricks and chalk, have chemicals that get released into the air, and our nose can sense those chemicals. And our sense of smell and our sense of taste work hand in hand with what we perceive as what we taste. So we taste 5 things, but with smell as well, there, like you said, there's chocolate. That is one kind of sweet. Then there is mango, which is a different type of sweet. And those different types of sweetness we distinguish between our nose helps us distinguish those sweetnesses. So what we are going to do in a little while is we're going to go on a little hike around the yard. And you're going to be following a rope that I have set up. But we are going to be trying to use all of our senses to explore just this area in front of the yard here, which you have played in and walked in and studied in probably 100 or 1,000 times. But today, we're going to experience it in a new way. We're going to experience it without the sense of sight. We're going to be blindfolded. And then after we go through the, we call it the blind trail. After we go through the blind trail, I'm going to have a few questions to ask you about what senses you use. Does that sound like fun? Rock and roll. Rock and roll. All right. So if you could give me just 1 second, I'm going to set up the course real quick, and then I'll be right back. Maybe 5 minutes? Okay?
Give him 5 minutes, eh?